Hello. So today we are going to learn Adobe InDesign CS 5.5. Adobe InDesign CS 5.5 is a very great software to design magazines, books, brochures, and so on. You can see one of the magazine design in Adobe InDesign. Now, I'm sure you guys knows about Adobe InDesign is exactly what it does. But if you don't, okay, let's understand. You can see the InDesign screen here, and you see it looks very similar to other design softwares. But what is the difference between InDesign and, let's say, Illustrator, or let's say collateral? Difference between this software is that InDesign is purely designed, created for people who wants to design magazines, books, brochures, which has a lot of pages. You have to manage a lot of different things like fonts, pictures very easily. So InDesign has all those things available inside of InDesign. So what we can do right now is we can go through first how you can use InDesign and what are the things available on InDesign on the graphic user interface, on UI of the InDesign. Like, the first of all, what is this? The menu. Okay, these are the pre-measured kind of tools designed for InDesign. Like, okay, advanced. So you are actually an advanced user and you really want to work very detailed in InDesign. So this is what you go for, advanced. But I'm sure we are going as a beginning course for InDesign. So essential is a fine thing right now. We will go for these things afterwards. It will take some time to understand what is the use of all this other the interface designs like advanced book. So let's keep it essential right now. So what happens, okay, let's see just book right now, and you see the things, all tools and everything has been changed. So when someone is designing the book, the person will need this all tools to design a book, because book has a lot of similarities. There are a lot of fonts for the header, for the text, for small, big. So like, there are all the tools which we'll understand in detail later on. So we go back to essential and we see what is happening here. Yeah, so this is what is happening now. Most of the software has the same thing. When you go to the file menu, yes, you can create a new document, you can create the new book, you can create the library. So we'll go through this once we start creating the document. You can open your existing file from here. Obviously this is very same in all the software. Now browse in a bridge. This is a little important. So what is it exactly? Is Adobe Bridge. That is a different software. The bridge is actually the same as what a meaning of the bridge. Like, there are a lot of images you are going to use in InDesign for your projects, design projects. Like, you see that in this food magazine, you see that a lot of images has been utilized here. These are images. So obviously these images are linked in InDesign, and those images you can easily manage through the bridge. So we'll go through this also afterwards. Open recent. Obviously, if you have access to the lot of documents, like, so you can see all these entries here, so you really don't have to go back and start opening all the magazines or whatever files you edited here. You just go here and just click on that and you open the same file. Share my screen. That is a let's say it's kind of advanced. Like, you want to share your screen with someone online and they can tell you some changes or suggest you some changes, and etc, etc, etc. So this is not really working for us right now, so we really don't want this to see. We'll see later on in kind of when we go reach to the advanced level. Close, save, obviously when your file is open, this all comes alive. Right now these are gray because there is no file open. So close, save as the file, check in, save a copy, revert. Now place. This is very important, but this is also, actually this is a mostly utilized command in InDesign, because as you can see how this image is going to come into InDesign, not copy paste. You never do copy paste in InDesign. You always link and place the document, specifically images and other vector graphics in InDesign. So here it is. So this is place. Once we open the new document, we will start looking at those things. Place from buzzword, this is not required right now. Import XML, this is also advanced level, not required right now. Adobe PDF presets, this is also when we finish the project, this is utilized, not right now. This is also for later on. Document presets, okay, this is we can go for and just have a look. Now here you can define everything. You see I'm just scrolling here and you see what is happening here. You see the settings, you can see basically these are the settings for your documents. So here you can either edit the settings. You see that edit document presets here. This is normally you do before creating your document, but it is not required genuinely, because this is also can be done when you are creating the new file. So we will see that. So but there is another way of doing it, to put the settings. Let's go back and see like what kind of margins you want. This is right now in mm. Okay, facing pages we will see once we open the new document. Bleed, slug, these are the bleed is more for the printing purpose. So if you really know what is the printing and how you prepare your document for the printing, you need this bleed thing. Otherwise right now we are let's leave this alone, and later on we see what is it. It will come in the row, don't worry. Here, so presets we have just seen. Document setup, this is actually similar to preset, but what is the main difference? When you do the preset, whatever document you create, it will automatically apply to that document, new document you open in the preset. But document setup is for the particular this document. If I create the document, let us see here, you see here these are the sizes. So you can create the sizes here. Oh, like they are these things are in pixel. This is for the web purpose, this is not for the print purpose. This is for the print files. And yes, right now we are learning about the print, creating the print documents and not the web documents, but you can easily create the web document out of the print document, so that's not a very big deal. We will see later on. And here obviously custom page size, you can give your name to the page, custom page size. Let's say my page. Here you can say width is 200 mm, is a 20 centimeter, 200 mm is a square, and we say add. Okay, and now we can say okay, new document, and custom print, web, everything. So right now we are just canceling this. Now these are the print presets. This is also similar to document presets. We'll see this later on. It's not required right now. Okay, so these are the baseline grid, rulers, frame edges, a lot of different things. This all other tools we will see once we open the document, but I'm just giving you the overall idea. Even you can undo the document, preset, setup. Here, edit with, quick apply spelling, keyboard shortcuts. So here you can, you see This is very IMP. How? Because if you want to work in speed, really in speed and nicely, you should learn all the keyboard shortcuts. Keep clicking mouse takes a lot of time. So obviously here you can change your shortcut if you want, but I recommend not to change anything. Just keep it as it is. These are the standard things, like even the Control plus W close. This works same for the lot of other applications, like even in Photoshop, even in Illustrator. Control W is a common thing. Okay, so this you can do. Here you can just click on anything, and if there is a Control P, like Control P, everyone knows this. Control P is a universal for print. Any application you press Control P, it will go for printing. So this is just the keyboard shortcuts you can learn from here. In fact, you can also learn from the each command. You see the opposite of his first page, you see there is a short key. So you should always pay attention to this and keep learning these short keys. So your work will be really fast.